Learn English online at Best Training School.
Hi everybody, welcome to your fifth English class. Are you ready? Alright, let's start. Today we'll talk about present continuous versus future continuous. Both can be used to talk about our future plans. I'd like just to remind the form of the present continuous, because I'm sure every student knows that. As you see, we use the helper verb be in simple present with ing form of any verb. In this video, let's focus on the use. It's our purpose. Throughout the previous videos, we learned that the present continuous often used with a future meaning. This tense form is used to talk about things that have already been decided or planned before this current moment. Generally speaking, it's used to talk about our social or work plans and normally use it with a future time reference. Let's enlighten this explanation with simple examples. Next Monday I'm having English class. I can't attend the meeting. My English class has been already scheduled in my diary, and I don't want to lose it. That's why I can't attend the meeting. Even tomorrow is Saturday. Unfortunately, I'm working. Normally, I don't work on Saturdays. Unfortunately, this Saturday, I plan to work. I have to finish my monthly report. Don't ring me tonight. I'm watching a football match on TV. I don't want to be disturbed tonight. I like watching football matches. Tonight there is a nice match and I plan to watch it. It's my plan for tonight. Kids are very excited. They are going on a trip. Through this sentence, we can guess that we are on school holidays and we have planned to take children somewhere for a trip. Take your umbrella whenever it rains. I'm not coming back. It sounds like don't count on me to drive you back. I've a plan for later. I'm going somewhere. All these examples express planned future actions. How about the future continuous tense? The form of the future continuous isn't complicated. We have just to use the helped verb be in simple future with the ing form of any verb. In question, we inverse between the subject and the modal will. Then we add be with the ing form of any verb. Don't forget to use shall instead of will with I and we. In negative form, the same as in statement by adding not to the modal will. Here the auxiliary will indicates future, whereas the continuous verb indicates continuity. We use the future continuous to talk about a future event or activity that will progress at a particular point of time in the future. That's why we call it an ongoing future action over a limited period. Keep in mind this information and let's study some examples. When we are talking about a planned future, next week at this time, I'll be taking my first English lesson. At this particular moment next week, I'll be at my English class. Tomorrow is Friday. I can't come. I'll be working. It's a future routine. In general, I work on Fridays. I've nothing to plan. It's an ongoing future action over a work day. Don't ring me at 8 p.m. I'll be watching the news as usual. Similar to the previous one. At this particular point at 8 p.m., I'll be listening to the news. I don't want to be disturbed. By the time you read this letter, I'll be driving far away to the west. A future progressive event that will be in progress for a space in time. Take your umbrella. It'll be raining when you leave your office. According to the weather forecast, it'll be raining later. Somebody can ask me, why don't we use just a simple future? Alright. The weather forecast said, tomorrow it will rain in the afternoon. It's just a prediction without any insurance. But now, according to the present weather, there is a strong possibility that it will be raining later in the afternoon. It's a progressive future action. That's why we use the future continuous. Now let's compare these two tenses, present and future continuous. When we look into these examples, we conclude that both tenses are used to express a future plan. However, we use the present continuous when we have arranged or scheduled the future event, whereas we use the future continuous when we talk about an ongoing future event over a limited period. Look, when I say, tomorrow is Sunday but I'm working, I've anticipated this event during the week and have already planned what shall I do on Sunday. But when I say, tomorrow is Wednesday, I'll be working, it's an ongoing future event. There is no thing scheduled. It's a future routine action. I work every Wednesday. Next summer, they are going on holiday to Malta. It's an anticipated program for the coming holidays in summer. But this time next week, we'll be swimming. It looks like a future plan. I agree with you. But the use of the future continuous emphasizes a future event by the use of will, whereas the continuous verb be swimming indicates limited temporary progressive action. At 11 a.m., I'm having lunch with her. A scheduled event, something mentioned in my diary, a fixed plan. We use the present continuous. But it's 11 p.m., at this time she'll be sleeping. An ongoing future event, it looks like a routine. It's a bit late and she must be sleeping as usual. We use the future continuous. I think now the difference between these two tenses should be clear. Here are some keywords that I usually use to express the future continuous tense. We always project ourselves on a period of time after now, like by the time, at this time next week, and so on. Don't miss the next video, another challenge, future perfect versus past perfect. That's all for today. Thank you for attending the lesson. See you next class. Try to be on time. Goodbye.